with you about humility. It's one of the topics of leadership that's rarely discussed, because the opposite of humility is ego. And when people get a little too caught up in themselves, when they forget and begin to forget that they're not here for themselves, they're here for others. You know, I will share with you from the bottom of my heart, ladies and gentlemen, this isn't about me this afternoon. It's about each and every one of you for me. It's being able to recognize that every time I wake up, I'm in the service of those around me. To wake up every day and realize how fortunate we all are. Look at this facility. We have water, we have food. We do live in a nation that may be in a little bit of a crisis from a fiscal perspective, but I think I'd like to stay in America for a while longer. You know, there's a woman in the Sudan right now who's probably walking miles just to find a clean cup of water to give to her children so they don't die in a few days. And I'm going to wake up and whine about what? The weather? Just by a show of hands. Go ahead and think of your place of work. How many of you are sick and tired, fed up of people whining? We seem to have a national trend. People throwing up their hands going, not my problem, not my fault. You know, if I just didn't work for a state agency, I'd be happy. Let it go. You know? Here's a great excuse. You ever hear a person go, well, if it wasn't for my job, I'd be happy. Well, if you don't like what you do, you have two choices. Number one, do something else. And number two, change your mindset and allow work to work with you rather than fighting it all day. You have people who wake up and hate what they do. Why wake up? You have people wake up, hate what they do, and they're living for retirement, and they still have 18 years to go. What do these people say to themselves? When I'm 82, I'll take up windsurfing and head up to Lake George? I don't think so. I mean, it's interesting. How many people lack integrity and are accountable? And what do I mean by that? How many people you know lie and then go, here I am. I'm the liar. No. They don't. How many people cheat and go, right here, cheater? How many people you give a job to do, they do a half-baked job in getting it done, the outcome's failure, how many of them come up to their manager, their supervisor, their boss, their teacher, their coach and go, I did the half-baked job? No. They find a what? To justify why they had to lie, why they had to cheat, why they only could do the half-baked job. Ladies and gentlemen, from this moment on, you will be no excuse people. You will be no excuse professionals. You set an example every day. If any of you in this beautiful facility happen to influence one other human being, then you are a leader. And you set an example every day. And I'm going to bring up how that relationship between work and family come into play. It's nice to have fancy core values. It's nice to have a mission statement. How many of us have ever sat down, maybe even at the dinner table with our children and go, what's our family stand for and believe in? What are our core values as a mother, as a father, as a family, as children? Wouldn't that be a wonderful exercise to do and see what maybe those kids might think in regard to principles of what we are and what we stand for would be important? And the reason I share that with you, because children today are yearning for structure and discipline. They want strong people. They don't want wafflers. They don't want wishy-washy parents. They want people who have a little idea of what they stand for and what they believe in.